Welcome travelers, sit and listen to eerie tales of high strangeness pertaining to UFO and UAP evidence in Earth's antiquity or today's current events. Warning, this article contains graphic details of a human mutilation. Now follow me back in time to 1988 on the Guarapiranga Reservoir in Brazil, where the badly mutilated body of an unidentified man was found in the Guarapiranga Reservoir in Brazil. After an official police autopsy, the man had been determined dead for 2 to 3 days. But there was no smell, he wasn't decaying, and animals hadn't started eating him. His lips, eyes, tongue and ears had been removed. There were a number of 1.5-inch round holes in the body, and the body was drained of tissue and muscle. His genitals had been mutilated and the anus had been cored out. The autopsy report continues, quote, "We observed the removal of the right and left orbital areas, emptying of the mouth cavity, pharynx, oropharynx, neck, right and left armpit area, abdomen, pelvic cavity, right and left groin area," end quote. The man didn't have any restraint marks on his body, and bleeding had been minimal. Freakish cookie cutter holes are discovered in strategical positions throughout the body used for extracting internal organs. This level of precision suggests that the operation was executed with speed, the application of heat or lasers, all occurring as the subject was still alive. The reality is what happened to him is far more disturbing than brutality, and in that official autopsy report blatantly states that the victim was subject to incisions and use of sucking devices. Elevates the case to the levels beyond most disturbing monstrosity by aliens upon human beings. Furthermore, the autopsy conclusion implies there was heart attack due to extreme pain, indicating this victim was almost certainly alive while the systematic mutilation took place. If you are skeptical about the assumption that this mutilation was the work of extraterrestrials and otherwise pulled off by the government, then why would they be engaging into a complex mutilation extraction process via their multi-trillion-dollar black budget, and then put the savaged carcass back in public view and exposing themselves? Why wouldn't they properly dispose the evidence? Highly unlikely in my humblest opinion. Lastly, this systematic mutilation bears a striking similarity to commonly talked about cattle mutilations, and by far is the #1 worst case of interaction with extraterrestrials ever recorded. Do you know of any cases that could possibly top this hellish incident? I hope not. Alright, that's all for now. I'll have another story for you soon. Goodbye.